What's up guys? Today I'm going to kick things off with some styling tips, then kind of gradually go into some more grooming hacks that'll definitely make any man look more attractive, especially here in the summertime. Kicking it off with number one, we got the Hawaiian shirt, which has surprisingly been making a huge comeback, especially after that massive blockbuster hit Top Gun. The character Rooster is actually kind of known for rocking the Hawaiian shirt throughout the movie, and honestly it's a great styling choice for men, especially if you got kind of the same charisma as he does. And you know, being the Hawaiian shirt guy in 2022 has definitely become a vibe. And Miles Teller, the actor who plays Rooster in the movie, has even been implementing the Hawaiian shirt in his own personal real life style, as you see here. So I'd highly recommend all of you guys to have at least one Hawaiian shirt always readily available. Now, if you're not too much into patterns, you could experiment with different textures. Wearing pieces that have an unusual or a very distinct texture can add a lot of class, I guess you could say, and it can really provide you with that more mature, sophisticated presence opposed to those more youthful, energetic, playful patterns. White tees are perfect for the summer, especially if you got that, you know, nice tan going on. You got that contrast between your clothing and your skin. Makes you seem like you're a little more tan than actually what you are. You can always go for a basic white tee, of course. I personally like the Legends Enzo tees. You can go for a white dress shirt or even a graphic tee as well. Now, I'll typically go for more vintage graphic tees. I think they just add a little more personality, some uniqueness to my looks. Most of my graphic tees are oversized and box fit. I just think it's a good, you know, kind of switch up. But hey, feel free to rock whatever kind of white pieces you see fit. By the way, hey, look, I think all styles are dope. Whether you're rocking, you know, more slim fitting stuff like this or more of that loose, oversized fit. I personally like to bounce back and forth between the two depending on the occasion. I don't like to be so, you know, one-dimensional with my style. I like to showcase kind of versatility, and I think that's what true style is when you know how to switch it up and not be so predictable. It's like my wife, when we go out on a date or something, you know, some nights she'll rock a nice slim-fitting dress that really complements her body shape, and then other days, other nights, she's rocking just some dope streetwear. And personally, I think us men should kind of be the same way, be a little more open to different styles. Another summer must-have is slides. They are easy, comfortable, and they add unmatchable style, in my opinion. Now look, most guys aren't rocking slides because they never want to draw outside of the lines a little bit. They never want to try anything different. They're just so stuck in their ways. So I encourage you, my brothers, to add slides to the rotation. You know, switch things up a bit. It shows that you don't take yourself so seriously all the time, and it adds that cool, calm, and collected persona that we're always talking about here on this channel that women love. Me personally, I'm a big fan of the Yeezy slides. I just got my first pair the other day, and they are 100% the most comfortable thing I've ever put on my foot, period. Honestly, hey look, nothing compares. It's like walking on pillows or something. Plus, the sole is, you know, it's pretty thick, so it gives you that extra inch or two that you wish you always had. Now, they are a little hard to get because they are in such high demand. Everybody wants them right now, of course. But I got mine from Artemis Street, which is a UA sneaker site. This isn't sponsored, but if you are looking to get your hands on popular sneakers that are typically extremely expensive, Artemis Street is a great site that can get you whatever you need at affordable prices. And the reason why that they're able to sell these sneakers at such great prices is because basically, these are the sneakers that never made it to the market. So yes, they are authentic. I've done many comparisons. You guys have seen and heard me talk about them before on this channel plenty of times, and I've done my research. I've double checked them so you don't have to. So I'll link them down below if you're looking to get your hands on any sneakers or slides without having to empty out your wallet. All right, now look, it's summertime, right? So hey, immerse yourself into that summer style. Don't be so afraid to show some skin. Loosen things up a bit, roll up those sleeves, unbutton your shirt a bit, rock a tank top. Hey, and if you got the balls to do it, rock some short shorts. I know a lot of you ask where I get mine from. I usually get mine from a brand called Legends. They got a lot of kind of fun, unique colors that really pop and stand out. I actually just had a girl at the gas station the other day compliment my shorts when she walked by me. However, if you are gonna go this route and you're gonna show a little more skin this summer, you 110% absolutely need to make sure that you're keeping that body hair well groomed, especially in those areas, those not so attractive areas like the armpit hair, right? Dude, you got big old armpit hair just busting out the seams right here with freaking deodorant chunks all up in it. Hey, that's no bueno right there. And look, hey, I don't know why us men, you know, we always tend to think that we got this mindset that just because we're men that we can always be a little gross. We can always get away with it, right? Trips me out. You'd think if you're a single dude out there, you'd want as many women to think you're attractive as possible. I mean, that just kind of makes logical sense to me. But hey, that's just me. Anyways, getting back on track here. Look, I'm not saying you have to shave your armpit hair completely off, but at least keep it trimmed, keep it tamed. Maybe get yourself a lawnmower from Manscaped, and even if you used it once a month, that would help out tremendously. And not only get the armpits, but other parts of your body as well that may be too thick or too hairy. I mean, if you are gonna showcase a little more skin this summer, then cool, but at least allow your skin to be presentable and not just a complete turnoff. Now, when it comes to styling your hair, the summer heat is gonna be your ultimate threat above all else. The sweat, heat, humidity, these things are like the ultimate hairstyle destroyers right here. So to counterattack this, the perfect 1-2 punch is gonna be getting yourself, number one, a sea salt spray, and number two, a high holding clay. What the sea salt spray will do is soak up all the extra sweat and oils, and then the clay is gonna hold your hair in place all day long. In return, what these two products will do is leave you with a nice, voluminous, well-textured hairstyle that'll mold itself into pretty much any position you want it to. Nightly skincare recovery is absolutely vital. Now, we all know that we need to be applying a high quality sunscreen to our face and bodies, right? I don't need to keep on going into this every single video year after year, right? However, your nighttime skincare recovery is just as, if not more important. I mean, hey, those 6 to 8 hours that you spend sleeping in bed, those are your recovery hours for your skin. This is when your skin is repairing itself from all the free radicals and the sun exposure that you face during the day. So take advantage of your nightly skincare regimen. Invest in good, solid products that are gonna help your skin just fully recover. However, whatever products you end up using, just make sure that you're consistent with it every single night. That consistency is key, and hey, don't forget your entire body, not just your face, but the areas that tend to get a little looser as you age, like the neck and chest area. Also, your arms and shoulders. I mean, this is the part that's most exposed on your body, especially during those hot summer days where that sun is just beating on your skin. This body cream right here is my absolute go-to. A lot of you know this. It's one of the best smelling products I've ever used, and it goes deep into your skin to soothe and keep you hydrated. Increasing nitric oxide is a great way to make those veins dilate and become more prominent. And a lot of you might be asking, why do I want more prominent vascular veins? Cause, my guy, it gives off a more, I don't know, masculine, ferocious vibe. Now, of course, there are plenty of natural foods that help increase the amount of nitric oxide in the blood. You can also implement supplements such as L-arginine. However, before all of that, before implementing all these different factors, you need to ensure that you lower your overall body fat percentage. You could have these big, nice, thick veins, but even the slightest layer of fat, all it's gonna do is overshadow and cover those veins. So lower your body fat percentage a bit, maybe get somewhere around 10-12%. And then once you start to implement those nitric oxide boosting foods and supplements, you're gonna be looking wild. Now, of course, I'm no doctor, I'm no trainer or anything like that, so I always suggest consulting one before you go and apply certain methods like this. Other than that, I just encourage all you guys, before I finish off this video, I encourage you to just go out, enjoy your summer. You know, all these tips, all these hacks, and all these things that we talk about here on this channel, they're cool. They're great to keep in mind, but it's not everything. You know, going out and trying to attract women, trying to attract girls, it's cool, it's fun. But even more importantly than that, selfless contribution. Giving yourself, giving your time, giving a word of encouragement to somebody, lending a helping hand, and not expecting anything in return. Just doing it out of the goodness of your own heart, doing it for God. It's funny, people think that the more you give, the less you have. Sounds logical, right? But it's so far from the truth. It's so inaccurate. In reality, the more you give, the more you have. That's how you gotta look at this thing. And learning how to select friends that are like-minded, having that inner circle where everyone, where you have a group of brothers that have that giving mentality, that selfless mentality. And I'll tell you what, you got dudes like that in your life, those are the relationships, the friendships that actually last. Same thing with a woman. Having a relationship with a woman that is based solely off of hey, what can I give rather than what can I get, what can I take, that right there, that's the one that wins. That's the one that lasts. That right there is how you build up more treasure and more wealth than you could ever possibly imagine. So I hope that spoke to you guys a little bit today. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new and hit that notifications button to be informed when I drop new content. And I'll see you all in the next video. My name is Drexler. Deuces. Peace always.